How's it going, guys? It's Chaff91 here with another rebuilding video. We're here with the Milwaukee Bucks in season number 2, so let's jump straight in here, get those league meetings off, and jump into the staff signing. Now, we won it here in year number 1. Maybe a bit of luck, who knows? Let's jump in. Is there any better coaches or any better staff that we can bring in here? So let's try get Steve Kerr in. Maybe we can grab Sydney in. I mean, we've got a couple of people that we could go after. Maybe even Kevin McHale. Better? No, not a better. Is he better? No, not better. Not better assistant coach. Head scout, no, we're good. But trainer, let's bring him in hopefully. So we can get whichever coach we want, except for Kevin. I think we'll go for Kerr. So that seems pretty. Wait. No, we can't go for Kerr. Alright, let's try that again. I guess we'll just offer you that again. So we'll also offer him the contract just in case we miss out, and also you. So, okay, we get Kerr. Can we accept him this time, please? Wait, no, Steve Kerr, please. And we have to respond. Alright, Clifford, decline. Alright. Okay, that goes through. Alright, whatever, 2K. Do whatever you want. I get the wrong player in, so... whoops. Let's offer them contracts again. Come on, Steve Kerr, come to the team. Let's make sure we sign the right guy this time. It's definitely Steve Kerr that says sign. Alright, so... Alright, we get him into the team. Alright, guys. Let's jump to the NBA draft, see how we go. So, do we have any picks for this year? We have no picks. We have a 2019 Warriors pick. You get a couple of slower end, but I think we'll leave that. So, let's jump across to team player options. Get Jabari, we get Capella. I'll bring Mercury back, and Richardson will come back. So, we accept everyone there on their player, the team options. Qualifying offers, we have none. My free agents, I've got JaVale and I've got Yogi Ferrell. They're not huge pieces. I mean, JaVale's sort of a pretty decent player, but he's probably getting on there. So, we don't really have much cap. We have negative 42, in fact. Gobert did hit up. I mean, Cantor, you probably go. I'm not sure what I want to do. I mean, Cantor's contract's not that great, but at the same time, Chris Paul does want a minimum contract. Right. Let's offer as much as we can. No, Lowry doesn't. Millsap doesn't. I might just offer some contracts here. Do I find... Yeah, Zach Randolph could be a good one to get as well. No, he doesn't want to take anything. Gee, JJ still wants a lot. Iggy also would take a contract cut for me. Zaza on the min. So I'm going to offer a few guys and I'll come back to you here, I reckon. Alright, guys. So Chris Paul is still mulling, so I'm going to decline Zach Randolph there. Re-offer him a contract because I don't really want to lose out on him. But I'd rather get Chris Paul. Oh, and he goes somewhere else. Alright, so we don't get Chris Paul, so we're bringing in Zach Randolph and Zaza. He goes back to the Clippers. Probably for a normal contract. That sucks. That would have been really nice to get him onto the team, because that would have just absolutely destroyed and just blew up our team. So, fortunately we don't get him, but we got others. Alright, so we also get Wayne Ellington in. We get Tony Allen, who's out at the moment, but he's a pretty good piece. So, we jump across free agency and we jump into player progression. So, Giannis up, Whiteside up, Bledsoe went down. I mean, Zach Randolph, all the older guys are going down. Josh Richardson out a little. So, we probably need to make some moves, I'm imagining, because whilst the squad's pretty good, I'm sure it could be better. But anyway, first off, let's jump in here and load some draft class in case we win again. And let's jump in and get Embrace the Pacers. And we're going to let that load. And hopefully this goes nice and quick, because we want to jump into training camps and get some of our young guys, making sure that their potential is as high as possible still on the team. So we jump across and jump in. So untapped potential, we're going to chuck it on Giannis, get him up to an A+. We're going to throw it on Jabari as well, make him at an A, and I guess... Yeah, we'll go Gobert, so he goes up to an A. So those nice usages, and we'll probably make some moves. I'll see what I want to do, guys. Alright, so we've made just a trade then. We traded away Darren Collison and a whole range of firsts, and we picked up Dennis Smith Jr. So we get a nice piece for the future into the team, but that's really all the major trades that we're going to do. So we're going to advance to next season. Let's jump into the coaching plan here. We have Bledsoe, Walker, Giannis, Whiteside, and Gobert. And then off the bench, we've got Jabari, Enes Kanter, Clint Capella, Beverly, and Zach Randolph. We're not running a 10-man. I mean, we need to run a 10-man. And I'll give him a bit of extra minutes off the bench. And so I just want to swap out Zach Randolph probably for Dennis Smith, because we do need a backup point guard. And I would like to get him to progress over the years. So we're going to jump to the break here, see how the team goes. Hopefully we've got a decent record, and I'll come back to you. Alright guys, so we're here at the conference break, and we are 40-16, second in the conference, so we're really close. We're 4 games away from the 76ers, who have a pretty solid squad, to be honest. They've got very nice starters, some decent backups, so they're going to be an interesting contender. On the other side, we've got Sacramento Kings leading the way with Greg Monroe. I don't know how that happens when the one run underneath them, well, at the same record, has 3 superstars. So, interesting. So, player stats for the year. Giannis with 18 and 8 rebounds. Bledsoe with 16 and 7 assists. Kemba Walker with 16 and 7 assists. Hassan Whiteside is out day to day, so he'll still be playing, but he has 15 and 11, averaging that double-double. Jabari Parker with 14 and 5 rebounds. Dennis Smith Jr. with almost 10 and 4 assists. Enes Kanter with 8 and 7 rebounds. Rudy Gobert out for 1 to 2, so he'll probably still... Oh, Skal Labissiere also out. So all our centers are injured right now, but I think 2 of them are back ready to play. So let's check out the squad. So we've got Bledsoe, Walker, Giannis, Zach Randolph, and Rudy Gobert. And then off the bench, we've got Jabari Parker, Whiteside, Enes Kanter, Clint Capella, and Beverly. So we got a bit of a stack up. I mean, it's plus we've got all these injuries. So we just made a trade, guys. We just got D'Angelo Russell in. We traded away Eric Bledsoe and a couple of firsts and some seconds. We got a nice piece for the future. Next up, we're trading Enes Kanter and Josh Richardson, and we're bringing Frank Kaminsky and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Getting a nice player in, a lot cheaper contract for Kaminsky, although on the other side, really, it can be quite expensive as well. So we're going to need to make probably some more moves here to get a better team. Next up, we're trading Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, getting rid of his contract, and Tony Allen, and we're bringing Pau Gasol and a second rounder. He's old, but he's still got some decent moves on the team. Next up, we're trading Dennis Smith Jr. and Pau, bringing in... We could have got Draymond Green, and I really wasn't sure about that, but we're going to bring in Devin Booker and Tristan Thompson into the team. So he's only 1 year older, and Tristan Thompson's super younger than Pau Gasol, so nice move. Next up, we're trading Zach Randolph in a second, and we're bringing in Wayne Ellington and Stokes, basically just getting some bench reserve pieces because we don't need multiple power forwards. We're going to move... I think we'll move some people around here, but we'll figure something out and come back. Alright, so we're trading Wayne Ellington and Janelle Stokes for Tony Allen. Bring Tony back to the team just because we needed a reserve. Really, there's not that much greatness in free agency itself, but we're going to bring him in to the team and move him to shooting guard. No, he doesn't change. Alright, so we do that. Alright, so... player contract-wise, next year, we have Clint and Jabari both going to be free agents. They'll both probably be allowed to have the qualifying offer, but we do have the ability to potentially bring back Jabari. The only thing is, it's not allowing me to offer him more than that, so I'm not sure if I need to make moves or what to allow him some more, but for now, we're running with D'Angelo, Walker, Giannis, Thompson, and Gobert. And then off the bench, we've got Jabari, Whiteside, Booker, Capella, and Kaminsky. No, Kaminsky needs to go for Beverly, so we need a backup point guard. So that's what we're running with for now. We've got Kaminsky, Allen, TJ, and Rodriguez off the reserve. So we're going to simulate to the end of the year and see how we go for the rest. Alright, so at the end of the year, guys, wow, KD goes to the Clippers. He got 30 points per game. So, Markelle Fultz with Rin's Rookie of the Year with 17. Mason Plumlee with 6-man with 11 and 7 rebounds. Defensive player was Andre Drummond with 17, 13, 2.5 blocks. Not bad. Eric Bledsoe, most improved. He leaves our team and he gets most improved. And 76ers, Brett Brown gets Coach of the Year with 59 and 23 as they go second in the conference. So, did we get anyone on? Okay, we got Giannis on the All-NBA second team. That's nice. Did we get any other Bucks anywhere? No Bucks there. No. I mean, Derek Smith Jr. is there, but he's not on our team anymore. So, we go first in the conference, guys. So, even though we bet the 76ers overall-wise, only by one game, but we bet them. The 76ers, one game behind us, have a very decent squad. I mean, they're going to be interesting to go up against. And then the Nuggets lead the West, who don't really have much. Clippers, you have... Okay, you lost out on Blake, but you picked up KD, so I'm surprised you didn't go so well. So, player stats on the year. D'Angelo Russell with 20 and 5 assists. Giannis with 18 and 7 assists, 8 rebounds. Devin Booker with 17 and 5 assists. Kemba with 16 and 7 assists. Whiteside with 14 and 10 double-double. Jabari with 14 and 5 rebounds. Kaminsky with 11 and 5. Gobert with 8 and 8 rebounds. Tristan Thompson with 10 rebounds. Scal is out for the season, so he was injured before and he's even further injured now. So our team is not loving him. So our lineup is D'Angelo, Walker, Giannis, Whiteside, and Gobert. And then off the bench, we've got Jabari, Devin Booker, Tristan Thompson, Palla, and Kaminsky, but we want to get rid of Kaminsky and bring in Beverly onto the bench. So we have a really solid squad. I'm going to be surprised if we don't win it here, guys. So we also then got Kaminsky, Allen, TJ. Like, we got really good reserves as well. So we're taking on the Raptors in the first round here. Who do they have? They got DeRozan and Lowry, same sort of 1-2 punch, and not a whole lot else. So we shouldn't have any issues here. So let's simulate the current round. We win the first 2, 3, and we sweep them. Alright, so we're taking on the Bulls here in the second round. Let's see who... We have, just Labissiere out, so that's fine. They got Jones out, and that's it. So they got Butler, they got Wade, they picked up Nerlens Noel. I mean, really, we shouldn't have any issues again. So we win it in 5. So we're taking on the Cavs here. Who did the Cavs? I mean, we got no one out still. Cavs, they have Justin Holiday out. Kyrie's out? Just day-to-day, bugger. Alright, so they got LeBron, Kevin Love, Kyrie's still playing. They don't have Tristan Thompson because we have him, so it'll be interesting. So we win the first, we win the second, we win the third. Come on. 3-1. Okay, we win in 5. So we are taking on the Clippers in the finals. So they did have a very good team here because KD joined it. He's out day-to-day, bugger. I thought that was a bigger injury then. So they got KD, they got Paul, they got DeAndre. Then they've got Austin Rivers. Like, they really don't have anyone except for those big 3. So we shouldn't have any issues here. They take the second, they take the third, they take the fourth. They're 3-1 up on us, guys. That's... Oh, Booker's out for the season. I mean, he's not... okay. So, this is our lineup. We had to make some moves. So, Russell, Giannis, Parker, Whiteside, and Gobert. And then off the bench, we got Tristan Thompson, Kemba Walker, Clint Capella, Beverly, and Kaminsky. So, we still have a really good team, to be honest. Like, we shouldn't have any issues here. We should be able to come back. Because, really, if you look at our squad, we are way better in overall-wise than the Clippers are right now. So, we're going to simulate each of these games with Simcast, but let's just check out, do they have any injuries? Only Abrinas, but he's a reserve probably for them. So, let's simulate with Simcast. Let's simulate game by game. They win the first quarter, the second... Oh. Wow. Okay, maybe I was wrong. This isn't... I think we've lost it. Even with our team being so much better than theirs, I think we've lost it here. I mean, that's a huge that would be a huge comeback to make that, and of course we lose it. So Kevin Durant is your Finals MVP, winning with 30 points, but I can't believe we just lost that. Like, our squad was so much better than theirs. So let's check out our final stats. So Giannis led the team with 24 and 8 rebounds, D'Angelo with 18 and 7 assists, Jabari with 14 and 4 rebounds, Kemba with 13 and 8 assists, Gobert with 7 and 7 rebounds, Tristan Thompson with 7 and 5 rebounds, Hassan with 7 and 7 rebounds. Like, this squad was, like, awesome. Like, I don't know what else I would have done, really, to make any moves. Like, our whole lineup was usually about an 80 or 79 plus, so absolutely huge. We lose it here in year 2, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I guess I'm going to have to see you in another team's rebuild. It's a shame that we lost it here, so I'll see you there.